For the love of God, stop saying this. Hey, I am Chuck, the bureaucrat, and some of you guys have met Major Riley, and you know that he's working on a really important project for General McNulty. What you may not know is that Major Riley recently graduated with a master's degree in operations research, and he's only been working at the Pentagon for a couple of months. What that means is he's carrying around a bunch of baggage, things he learned at school that actually get in the way of him doing a good job. And while he doesn't know it, he is about to step on one of these proverbial landmines. You see, Major Riley and Colonel Thompson are scheduled for a progress report with General McNulty later today. Colonel Thompson went over Major Riley's work, but she's not an analyst and she's not comfortable briefing it. So they've decided that Major Riley is going to lead the brief. So Major Riley thinks back to a clever insight he learned while he was at school, and he opens the brief by saying, "All models are wrong, some are useful." And General McNulty interrupts him right away and says, "What?" And Major Riley says, "You're telling me that this analysis is wrong and your plan is to somehow tap dance through it? That's not..." And then General McNulty turns on Colonel Thompson and says, "Rebecca, this is important. I need you to be engaged. I need you to be on top of this. You need to look..." Things kind of go downhill from there. This saying, "All models are wrong, some are useful," is one of these deep, philosophical, almost mystical insights that analysts learn on their journey as they master their craft. But to an operator, it sounds a lot like, "This model is wrong, and I hope it's useful." So as a general rule, I try to steer people away from saying this. But that doesn't mean that you're going to be safe from this one. A lot of operators have heard this one, and they kind of like to throw it out and give you a little gut check on your confidence or your composure. So here's the way that you get your footing back if anybody tries to disrupt you with this one. You say, George Box, I prefer his quote, "You don't worry about mice when you're hunting tigers." The reason this technique works is because you acknowledge that someone has challenged you, you make it clear that you understand what they're talking about and you're aware of who said it. Then you reframe the idea into a very operational sense so that you can drive back to focusing on the decision at hand. This might seem like a minor point, but trust me, in a building where confidence, credibility, composure matter, it's important to steer away from things that generate friction and confusion and to handle them and get back on task if they crop up. Hey, listen, Major Riley has at least 4 other bad habits he picked up in grad school, and hopefully he can get rid of them before General McNulty gets rid of him. In the meantime, check out this video about what happened when Colonel Thompson was introduced to the Pentagon.